Well, hello and welcome to this week's edition of What's Up Danville. I'm your host, Mark Aaron, Multimedia Design Manager for the City of Danville. Today we're down at the Community Market, and joining me this week is Gina Craig, who's a board member for Danville Harvest Jubilee. And we talk to Gina quite a bit, usually during the summertime when we're talking about the wonderful concert series that Harvest Jubilee puts on here in the community, and of course Friday at the Crossings. And it's always a happening time down here at the Community Market during the summer. But of course, it's January now. With coats on. It's a little chilly here in the market. But, Gina, I think you've got some exciting news. We're starting a new series for 2015, and I know our community's really been looking forward to something like this for a long time. And I know Parks and Recreation is partnering with Harvest Jubilee and some other great sponsors here in the community to put on the Cabin Fever Music Series. So tell me a little bit about this new series we're kicking off in 2015 here in our community.
That's right. We're really excited about this. This is something new. We've had a lot of people requesting some music, some nightlife, during the winter, and this is something we've never had before. So we're going to have an indoor concert here at the community market, and we're going to kick it off with some different types of music, and so we're really looking forward to it.
That's right. And Gina talked to it is a series. There's going to be 3 different concerts in January, February, and March, and we're going to get started on January the 30th, and it's going to be some familiar faces. If you attended Brewfest and heard all the great music that was lining the halls and walls here of the community market during Brewfest, you're going to know these guys, and I think that was kind of what got started this whole concert series, because people really enjoyed the music at the Brewfest in 2014 in November here in Danville, didn't they?
That they did. It was great. Starting off, we're going to have locals opening up the show. It's going to be Roy Norton and Jay Shelton kicking off, and then closing out the show, we're going to have the Harwell Grice Band, and they were great at Brewfest. They were both wonderful.
Yeah, I know. I was here when it was closing, and there was a crowd in the back just listening to them play. They could have played all night long. They had a lot of people that would have listened all night.
That's right, and that's what we heard. People asked us to have them back, and so we thought this was a great way to kick off this new music series. So we thought it would be fun.
And now, for our viewers who weren't at Brewfest, tell me about the genre of music they'll be playing.
I would probably call it like an Americana, maybe with a modern bluegrass influence. So it's really fun. It's going to be a good time.
And you can Google these guys and find out more information about those locals here. And then when it comes to February and March, we've got some bands that are coming from out of town. I know we haven't decided on March yet. That's to be announced. But in February, we've got a band coming out of Wilmington, right?
We do. It's called L-Shaped Lot. And they're sort of along the same genre.
Okay.
I hear great things about them. Everything that I've seen and heard, they are up and coming. And then we have a local band that was also at Brewfest, Dose Guitars.
Cool. So it's great that we've got these local bands that will be kicking things off, opening acts, and then, of course, another local band there kicking things off in January. And then in March, we will have a concert, but we just don't have not ready to announce who the act will be,
We're
right?
not ready to announce that one yet. We're still looking into that one, but it's going to be fun.
So let's talk about the night of the 30th. Things will get started. What time? And tell me all about the atmosphere here at the community market that evening.
Doors are going to open at 7:30. It's only $7 to get in. It's going to be a limited number of admission because of the size of the community market. So you want to make sure you get here and you get here early so that you catch everything. Bud Light is one of our sponsors. We're going to have a nice craft beer selection also. We're going to have Home Place Vineyards. We'll have food here. We're going to set it up a little bit different.
Okay.
Kind of make it sort of like a club scene.
Cool.
Have some high top tables and things like that. We're not planning on your sit down concert.
Yeah,
We're
cool.
planning on it being a good time.
Very good. Now, there will be food available, correct?
There will, yes.
All right, very good. And so what time will the doors open?
Doors open at 7:30, and the music will start soon after.
All right. Now, do I buy my ticket in advance, or do I buy them here at the door at the market?
Only at the door.
All right, only at the door.
Only
Very
at the
good.
door.
All right, and I know there's a lot of people that have behind the scenes that are making this happen. Obviously, everybody on Harvest Jubilee, Danville Parks and Recreation, of course, helping out with all the concerts here in the community. But you've got some other sponsors that have come on board for the series this year as well.
We do, and like I said, Bud Light through Danville Distributing. We have URW, Community Federal Credit Union, and Big Sky Rents and Events.
All right, so we look forward to seeing you down here at the Community Market on January the 30th as we kick off the Cabin Fever Music Series for 2015, something brand new here for the city of Danville. January the 30th is the first one, February the 22nd for the second one, and we'll wrap things up on March the 27th as the music series is something brand new for the community, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. As we mentioned just a little bit earlier, the group that will be starting things off on the 30th of January played the Brewfest Gina, and I think that was one of the reasons why they're back. They really put on a good show.
They did. It was great. We had a lot of requests to have them back, so I'm looking forward to Hard Rock Rice.
And again, we're going to have a regional flair for all of the bands that will be playing. Of course, they're from Southwest Virginia. We've got bands from Wilmington that will be coming up in February, and then you got to stay tuned because we're still working on who will be headlining in March. Again, $7 for your tickets. You have to purchase them at the door, none in advance, and the tickets will be limited because of the size of the market. So you want to get here early. Doors open at 7. Food and all your favorite beverages on hand, so you'll make it a great night here at the Community Market. And Gina, I really appreciate you joining us today. Thanks for all the work that Harvest Jubilee does for our community, putting on these concert series, teaming up with Parks and Recreation, and of course all the great sponsors that you mentioned earlier.
Yes, thanks for having me. I look forward to the summer concert series.
And we'll see you down here at the market on the 30th. Until next week, have a great day.